Texas versus Adrian Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're charged by indictment with evading arrest detention with a vehicle as a third-degree felony?
Notice how the judge carefully lays out every detail? This isn't just formality, it's protection. By explaining the full punishment up front, the court prevents the defendant from later claiming, "I didn't know what I was facing." Smart move, right?
Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court can find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
So I'm going to go over this plea bargain agreement with you in great detail so everybody can understand and you can understand what the plea bargain agreement is. So according to the plea bargain agreement, the state is in favor of your application for community supervision. Do you understand that? They are opposed to your application for deferred adjudication. Do you understand that? Now, if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, you understand that I determine the length of probation. Do you understand that? Now, if I do not grant your application for deferred adjudication, the state is asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. So what that means is they have agreed that if I grant you community supervision, the state can argue that your underlying be 6 years, which would mean that if you were revoked, the court could sentence you only up to 6 years in prison. Do you understand? Your attorney can argue if I don't grant your
Here's the
application.
fork in the road. Deferred adjudication versus community supervision. One could wipe the slate clean and complete it. The other leaves a permanent mark. Question for you. If you were the judge, which option would you trust Adrian with?
Application for deferred adjudication, your attorney can argue that your underlying be 2 years. And if I were to go along with giving you probation and not deferred adjudication, then if I follow what your attorney will be asking for, that would mean that the most I could sentence you to would be 2 years in prison if a motion to revoke were filed. Do you understand?
yes.
Also, they're taking in consideration night mag number 756916, 756919, and there's to be restitution, if any, and night mag number 756916 to Gustavo Perez. Did you understand that to be your plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand my explanation of your plea bargain agreement? Any confusion? Outside the agreement, state is recommending that your community supervision or deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 200 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Do you wish to proceed with sentencing?
Yes,
State, you are opposed to the defendant's application for deferred adjudication?
ma'am. Your Honor.
All right. Court will hear argument with regards to that from the state.
Well, Mr. Given opportunity is not exactly encouraging on proceeding with the
Ouch.
court.
The state basically just called Adrian reckless and incapable of handling probation. And they're not wrong. His juvenile history and rush to sentencing scream red flags. What do you think? Is the state being fair or too harsh?
The court's determination this afternoon rather than waiting for the side that evaluation seems to reinforce the impression that he was prone to rash and potentially self-destructive proceedings. That does not seem to send through a signal that he will do well on further adjudication. Should take place on the
All right, and we'll do this one step at a time. So, defense with regards to his application for deferred adjudication.
Sure, Judge. Mr. Hernandez is 18 years old. He lives with his grandmother. He has a history of working for some fast food services. He made it to the ninth grade. He does not have a high school diploma or a GED. However, I believe that this is Mr. Hernandez's very first felony that he has been arrested for. He is in a position where uh, being granted deferred would be something that would be beneficial to him. The court could put any of the restrictions or any conditions on that deferred that the court wanted, and he understands that he is eligible to the full range of punishment should he mess up on his deferred. So I think that gives him a great deal of incentive. If the court wanted to require, for example, a GED, require the community service hours as the state has recommended, and with that hammer over his head that he is subject to the full range of punishment should he not be able to complete it successfully. And that's why we think a deferred for this 18-year-old first-time offender in the felony system would be appropriate.
All right, and then I read in the stipulations that this vehicle was stolen.
Vehicle was stolen.
Do you wish to say anything?
Ma'am, I just want to say that I'm sorry for all the actions and the choices that I did. I am currently working on my GED again. Kind of.
Why does it take being in custody to work on your GED? Why didn't you work on your GED when you were in the free world?
I was actually going to school.
Classic courtroom tension. Was it regret for crime or just regret for getting caught? Judges cut through excuses fast, and Adrian's vague answers aren't helping him at all.
I was at school, like I was doing online classes.
So why are you in a stolen vehicle?
Uh, just made the wrong decision.
Why are you making wrong decisions?
I don't know.
All right, so this stolen vehicle, um, did you have a key to it or did you break the ignition?
Uh,
And where did you get the key? All right, so you're saying that there was a vehicle just parked wherever with the key in the ignition? So you're saying the steering column wasn't damaged at all? So why would you take a vehicle that doesn't belong to you?
Because I was the choices that I made, like deeply regret,
Do you deeply regret it or you deeply regret getting caught?
deeply regret.
Right.
Because I know how it feels to someone to take me.
Then why are you taking?
Just for doing dumb decisions.
And then you're speeding away from the police, and then you have an accident in the vehicle. It says that you were driving at unsafe speed, disregarding red traffic lights, and traveling on the wrong side of the road. Do you know somebody could have been killed the way you were driving? And who was all in the vehicle with you? Or was it just you by yourself? And where are your parents?
My dad is
So what, you're just here in the world by yourself?
I mean,
All right, who do you live with?
grandma.
All right, does your grandmother want you living with her? Have you picked up the phone and asked her? Did you say, grandmother, may I live with you?
She's president of the court.
All right. Well, I would like to hear from her. State, do you have any questions for him?
Your Honor, so that's fine.
Oh, if you have questions, you may ask him.
Mr. Hernandez, you said you went for what you characterize as your dumb decision. At what point did you come to believe that you were dumb decisions? Well, I did it. You believe that they were dumb decisions while you were talking about it. And yes, even at the time that they were done. Yes. Then why did you do that? This is the choices that I made. Correct. So you did them because they were the choices that you made?
Because I don't know.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Because I don't know. Just
So really, you don't know why you did it. You just did.
Are you related to Adrian?
that's my grandson.
Okay. And is he the only grandson you have living with you or grandchild living with you?
Yes,
Okay. And how long has he been living with you?
for months.
Right. And before that, where did he live?
He used to live with his mom, his parents.
Okay. And what happened to the parents?
They live out of town.
So they moved and he wanted to stay?
Yes, they don't. He doesn't get along with his siblings.
Okay.
Well,
All right. And so did you volunteer to let him live with you?
yes,
Okay. So he's living with you and with your permission.
yes.
All right. And court is making a decision, as you and I discussed, about different types of probation, what to put him on. Would you be willing to help Adrian with making any appointments or anything that he needs to accomplish on
This is
probation?
powerful. Family stepping up for Adrian shows he's not alone. But notice how the prosecutor twists her words. Can you be a good person while committing dangerous crimes? That question hits hard.
On the probation that the judge sees fit to award.
Yes,
Would you like to see him get a job?
yes. And finish his education.
Okay. And you think that would be helpful to him?
Yes,
Okay. We'll pass the witness, Judge.
Any questions?
yes,
You love your grandson.
yes, I do.
You described him as not a bad person. Is that right? That would mean he is. Is that right?
Yes, you don't have to be a bad person just because you did something wrong. That is not considered you as a bad person.
There.
I don't think so.
But
He does have a good heart.
can you be a good person while you have bad things?
No,
So was your grandson doing a good thing when he operated a stolen vehicle?
of course not.
Was he doing a
It's
good
like he
thing?
did it back twice. If he did.
Was he doing a thing when he was using that stolen vehicle to flee the police and endangering the public in the process? Was he doing a good thing when he ran off from the police and tried to hide evidence of other crimes?
Maybe he panicked. That's why he took off so fast away from the cops.
You know, I didn't know. He might.
You asked me that question before. I'm trying to answer it.
I asked if he was a good person while doing bad things.
No.
Nothing further at all.
All right. Anything else?
No, Judge.
All right. So there's something I want you to understand. I understand that's your grandson, but guess what? Other parents, other grandparents who come before me,
Yes, ma'am.
if they were to say their child was hanging around the wrong person or was experiencing bad influences from other people, and if I were to ask him, well, who would that be? You know who they would say? Your grandson. Everybody thinks that their child is the one who's impacted by bad influences. They're great. But what I need parents and grandparents to do is to take off the rose colored glasses. You can still love your grandchild, you can still love your children, but you need to see them for who they are.
Oh, I know.
All of us are continually trying to improve our life, right?
Right.
And to be better people. So he's at a stage in his life that he's not living it up to his potential. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in.
Have a blessed day.
All right. Thank you. You too. All right. So, do you have any children? What do you mean, not that you know of? Possible? You just don't know. All right. Have you ever used any drugs? Marijuana? I'm sorry?
And there it is, the final hammer. Adrian avoids prison for now. But 8 years of probation with strict conditions means one slip and he's gone. Think he'll make it, or is this just the calm before the storm?